Hey, what's up, folks? Hopefully your weekend's going great. Finding some good Pokemon hauls, some Pokemon product to rip on the weekend. And let's get to it on the grading discussion here. Now, I was about to send a hefty amount of cards of Shiny Fates to CGC. Give them some business, get a feel of the company, kind of have my own review, kind of understand the company more by sending more cards. But before I send cards to a grading service, I always do my research, always, and that's for anything. CGC, the information I came across was under the no subgrades bulk submission, you can't get a perfect 10. I don't understand why, but I verified this by calling up the reps, and you can't get a perfect 10. The highest tier you can get is a pristine 10. So the only way you can get a perfect 10 is going through the subgrade option. And that does not sit well with me at all. Okay, because that just tells me, okay, well, if that's the case, it's like pay to play. I'm like, do you guys use two different grading scales here? I don't know. So I just wanted to verify that. Yes, Beckett's prices are a bit more, like $35 for subgrades per card, where CGC is $25. Now, with the no subgrade option, it is $15 per card with no subgrades, and Beckett is $20 a card with no subgrades. Now, here's the kicker. It is the same price, because PSA upped their prices. It's the same price of PSA's bulk submissions. They're both $20 a card. But I don't know if some people don't know about this, but if you send your cards in as a bulk submission, no subgrades with Beckett, $20 per card, and if your card meets the gold or black pristine 10 standard, they give you subgrades for free. And I think that's a pretty good deal. So I called up Beckett to verify that as well, and I have a clip of that. So I want you guys to form your own opinions, your own conclusions on the matter. So I was about to send them a huge bulk order, and now I'm having second thoughts on that. So, anyways, I want to roll the clip. Let's get to...
he seemed to think that you needed to do the subgrades to get the 10, because they go into deeper, it's not just this, I'm not saying it's a quick look, but it's a deeper in depth. They have, the digital measuring and all of that stuff. So, for them to come up with that to be a perfect 10.
Okay.
If one thing's off a millimeter, then it's not a perfect 10. So
basically clarify is if I do no subgrades, I can't get a perfect 10, but if I do subgrades, that's the only way I can get a perfect 10.
Or you could choose, the top 5 or 10 cards that you believe are the most valuable and put those through in the higher category, or choose subgrades just for those.
Okay. But I can't get a perfect 10 with no subgrades.
It doesn't sound like it.
Okay. I just wanted to clarify that. So I can't. Alright. I just want to verify that I want to do a no subgrades. Because it's like $20 a card, correct? But
that is for the economy 7-7.
Yeah, with no subgrades.
Without subgrades, it's $20, and that's at 10 plus months turnaround.
Okay, and I just want to verify that if meets the gold or black label standard, I get free subgrades for free.
Yeah, that's correct.
Awesome. And there you have it. I called CGC and Beckett, since those are the two options here. Now at CGC, no subgrades, you can't get a perfect 10, which is almost equivalent to a black label. But you can't get a perfect 10. And that does not sit well with me personally, because if I have a card that is worthy of a perfect 10, it should get a perfect 10. So that's like saying I send do a no subgrade with Beckett and I don't get black label. Now with Beckett, I just verified that you can get free subgrades if your card meets a pristine 10 with gold and black label. Free subgrades for free. The only difference is you have to pay $5 more. So ask yourself this. Would you rather tie up your money and time with CGC with a bulk submission for $5 less and get no perfect 10s? And the highest tier you can get is pristine 10. But you could have one of those cards that'll make up the whole investment. So if you pay $5 more with Beckett and take your chances getting a black or gold label, you can make a good amount on your return of your investment. So I'm just trying to inform you as the customer here. Okay, I'm not trying to be biased against CGC or biased for Beckett here. But I was about to send a huge bulk of cards to CGC. Can you not? Like, I was about to send a huge amount of bulk to CGC. No subgrades. Because all I wanted was like, okay, as long as I get a perfect 10, and then I'll probably just cross it over, perhaps, whatever. But that's not the case. So CGC is forcing me to get a perfect 10 by going through the subgrade option, which is $25 a card. Yes, subgrade option is $35 a card with Beckett, but I don't want to go that route. So I'd rather just send them a huge bulk, no subgrades, and take my chances on that for $5 more. And that's another thing is since PSA upped the prices for bulk now, it's $20 a card, which is equivalent with Beckett. And obviously black labels sell far higher than a PSA 10. So, but anyways, I want to know your comments, your review. If you're about to send a bulk submission to CGC, if you are, that's fine, that's cool. But, I'd just like to hear your comments on it, okay? Because I was about to send a bunch of cards to CGC. Actually, change my mind in a sense. Change my mind to send a bunch of cards to CGC because I was about to. And I'm still going to send a bunch of cards to CGC with the subgrade option. But I was about to send a huge amount of bulk to CGC and just finding out that one bit of information, they lost business from me. But I just wanted to inform you as a customer. But leave your comment below, like, sub, and give you guys more upcoming videos of grading next time. All right, peace later.